At exactly 7:10, every morning, I heard it. The soft thud of a plastic bag hitting the ground in front of my gate. Not a mistake. Not an accident. A routine. The first time, I assumed it was wind. The second time, coincidence. But by the fourth morning, when I stepped outside and saw torn food wrappers and coffee cups scattered across my driveway, I knew someone wanted me to see it. I decided to wake up early the next day. No lights on, no noise. I stood behind the curtain and waited. And there he was, my neighbor, Mr. Kena, walking calmly toward my house with a trash bag in his hand. He didn't hesitate. He looked left. He looked right. Then he dropped the bag right in front of my gate and lightly kicked it closer to the entrance, like he was placing a gift. I stepped outside before he could turn away. "You dropped something," I said. He paused, looked at me without apology, and gave a slow, dismissive smile. "It's just garbage," he replied. "Why are you so sensitive?" That smile told me everything. This wasn't about trash. It was about disrespect. And I wasn't going to respond the way he expected. The next morning, the trash was there again. Same time, same careless thud. I didn't confront him. I didn't argue. I picked it up quietly and cleaned my driveway like it meant nothing. But this time I noticed something different. He was watching from his balcony. Not hiding. Just observing. Waiting for me to explode. I didn't look up. I didn't give him the satisfaction. Instead, I walked back inside calmly and closed the gate behind me. Silence unsettles people more than anger ever does. That night, I installed a small security camera above my gate. Nothing dramatic. Just a quiet witness. If he wanted to play this game, I would let him, but on record. For the next 7 days, I collected footage. Every single morning, at 7:10, same bag, same slow walk, same smirk when he thought no one was watching. He believed he was humiliating me. What he didn't realize was that he was building my case for me. On the 8th morning, I didn't clean the trash immediately. I left it there untouched and let it sit under the sunlight. The afternoon, the smell started drifting toward his side of the fence. That evening, I saw him step outside, slightly annoyed, glancing toward my gate. For the first time, his expression wasn't confident. It was irritated. The inconvenience had finally reached him. But I wasn't done. That night, I printed still images from the camera footage. Clear shots, date and time stamped. Him, the bag, the drop, every single day. The next morning, before 7:10, I placed a neat folder on the community notice board near the entrance of our street. On top of it, a simple title, Morning Routine, Documented. By noon, the neighborhood group chat was buzzing. No accusations, no dramatic captions, just evidence. And for the first time, Mr. Kena wasn't smiling anymore. By evening, people had started talking openly. Not shouting, not attacking, just asking quiet questions. Is this real? Why would someone do that? The calm tone made it worse. Mr. Kena tried to laugh it off at first. "It's edited," he said to a few neighbors. "Anyone can fake videos these days. But confidence sounds different when it's real." His didn't. That night, there was no trash at 7:10. I stood behind the curtain anyway. Happy. Silence filled the street. For the first time in weeks, my driveway stayed clean. The following morning, he knocked on my gate. No smirk. No slow clap sarcasm. Just tension in his jaw. "You could have spoken to me directly," he said. I looked at him calmly. "I did," I replied. "You said it was just garbage." I held his gaze for a second longer than necessary. Turns out, it wasn't. For a moment, he had no response. The same man who once smiled at my frustration now struggled to hold eye contact. The silence between us felt heavier than any argument ever could. "I didn't think you'd take it that far," he muttered finally. Not an apology, just regret that he lost control of the situation. "I didn't take it far," I said evenly. I just stopped reacting and started recording. I stepped aside and opened my gate. Respect is simple. You either give it, or you eventually learn why you should ignore it on say small. Defeat it. From that day on, 7:10 became just another quiet minute in the morning. No thud, no plastic bags, no smirk from the balcony. Sometimes revenge isn't about shouting, fighting, or humiliation. Sometimes it's about patience. Because when someone keeps throwing garbage at your door, the smartest move isn't to throw it back, it's to show the world exactly who dropped it.